Just about ready to get started here as it is the final edition of BJU Bruins basketball for this calendar year as the men's squad takes on Huntingdon. Bruins have played Huntingdon just a couple times in their history. The last one was a classic. Huntingdon was able to sneak out the win by 3, 89-92. That's a good cut on the backside, dished out. Great passing, wide open three up top. It's going to be a little off to the left, though, for Hayes Brush. Bruins almost come up with a steal there. Pull-up jumper. A little bit short. Battle for the rebound is going to be won by, looks like, Garrick. Up top is Pope. Gives it up to Brush. Brush over to Couples. Couples looking to drive. Kicks it back out. Battling through the lane and a reach-in foul as Garrick tried to drive in. That'll be our first foul of the contest. And it's going to go against Miles Murphy, sophomore out of Mobile, Alabama. And won't go for the Bruins. Out in transition, that one is good for Max Gardner. And the first points of this one belong to Huntingdon. Gearhart hands it off. Pope down the line. That one was poked away. Bruins have 11 on the shot clock. One on the shot clock, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Couples didn't realize it. Bruins coming to this one 3-3. Huntingdon College has already played 11 games here on the front half of this season. They're 6-5. Hawks a very high-scoring offense, averaging over 81 points per game. That is going to be a defensive challenge for the Bruins. Contesting that one went all the way past, and a little bit unlucky for the Bruins there as it came right into the hands of Randall Davis. Bruins still looking for their first points in this one, trailing 4-0. Garrett kicks it out, Couples for a deep three, a little bit too deep on the attempt. Running the floor is Gardner. He's going to try to take it all the way up. And Couples will get whistled for the foul. And Gardner will go to the line for 2. Last time these teams met was back in 2019, so been a few years. The first one was all the way back in 2013. First free throw is good. Second one good as well. Couples working against the press. Gets it up to Garrick. Gives it back to Pope. Gearhart up top. Down low to Brush. Got it to him back up top. Gearhart open three. Knocks it down. And the Bruins are on the board. Almost 3 minutes in. But they only trail by 3. Gardner will bring it back the other way. Passes it forward. Whipped across. Three-pointer from the corner. Going to rim out. Battle for it. Going to be won by the Hawks, but it's thrown away. Chance here. Could be a dunk. And it is! Devin Pope slams it home. And it's 5-6. Gardner again flying. Good defense by Gearhart. And then a foul from behind. as Gardner was trying to get back to the play and ran into the back of Couples. His first, team's second. Substitution here is Tate Goolsby checked out, and trying to see who checked in. We'll get that to you when we can. Couples back across to Pope, and then back to Couples. Good pass to Brush, kicked out. Garrick, mid-range jumper. Too strong. And back the other way come the Hawks. You can tell they really love to fly in transition. Part of why they are a very high-scoring offense. That was a good attempt to save it, but stepped on the line before he jumped for it. Good effort there by Jalen Washington. Here's Gearhart up top, gives it up to Pope. A little bit of a risky pass. Brush back to Gearhart. Another open three. He hit the first. This one a bit too strong. Good look, though. Gardner looking to drive. Nice dish at the last second. Good feed there to Davis. Smart play. Oh, Gearhart had Brush. Didn't see him in time. Man, that would have been a great cut from Brush. Here's Couples. Makes a couple little moves. Leaves the shot short. And Gardner comes up with a rebound. Open look from three. Couples got there a little bit late. And it's knocked down by Washington. Bruins have done a good job breaking this press. Haven't really had any issues with it. Here's Pope. Looking to drive. Lost it for a moment. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. And we're also going to have a timeout on the floor. So I want to thank one of our proud partners of the BJU Bruins, Chick-fil-A of Taylor's. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. Be sure to check them out today. Might be a great place to grab some dinner after the game. Bruins on the wrong side of a 11-5 scoreline here, a little over 5 minutes in. Bruins have gotten some good looks on offense. Haven't had a lot of turnovers or anything. Just haven't had much success with shots falling. Did get the one open three as well as the dunk in transition, but the half-court offense has been struggling a little bit here in the early going against these Hawks. See what adjustments they make going forward, especially out of this timeout. The foul was on the floor, so the Bruins will get it on the baseline coming out of the timeout. Foul, by the way, was on Washington, his first, team third. All right, here we go. Back on our way after the timeout. Lobbed up for Brush, just a bit too high. Great idea, but couldn't quite connect. Floater comes up well short. And that's rebound. Oh, the Bruins had a substitution as Shad Vanderhart has entered the game. He has the ball right now. Brush with it, backing down. Kicked it out to the outside of Vanderhart. Back up top to Brunson, also recently checked into the game. Couples. Ooh, a little bit of a push-off. Might have gotten away with one. Didn't hit the shot, though, so it ends up not ultimately mattering all that much. To the corner. Nice shot fake And then the shot is off target, though. Brush had it pulled out of his hands. Brunson almost picked off the pass. Now driving, good feed. Nice assist there by BJ Brown. And again, you're seeing what makes this Huntington offense so potent. Bruins just not getting a lot of opportunities in and around the net, having to settle for a lot of mid-range to longer range jumpers. A lot of credit to Huntington's defense. Another open look from three. That one almost went in, rattled back out. Brush gets the board. Couples coming back in transition. Over to Brunson. Gives it back up to Brush. Brush gets his defenders in the air. Floater. That one does rattle its way in. And the Bruins with 7 points in 7 minutes. Caught napping, though, and a big dunk on the other end. And we're going to have a timeout, as that's one area the Bruins are really good in usually, is getting back in transition, not allowing those easy points the other way. But allowing that one stretches the deficit to 8. And Coach Uaro ready to have a chat about it. The Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Bruins have been very good here at home this season. All 3 of their wins have come here at the Fieldhouse. All 3 of their losses have come away from it. Huntington definitely a big challenge, and the Bruins in a hole here early. Brunson looking to drive. Head fake. Kicks out to the outside. Vanderhart up top. And that's going to be a foul from behind, I believe, as Dylan Harris is trying to work his way in. It's team foul number 5 on the Hawks. Foul is on Nate Johns. Bruins are a very good free throw shooting team on the season. So if they are able to get some bonus chances, there's high probability they'll be able to get some free points that way. Good move by Brunson, driving all the way. He traveled. No, they're going to say foul. I thought he might have traveled before he left that shot go, but got fouled before. And speaking of chances at the line, the Bruins will get one right here. That's back-to-back fouls on Nate Johns now. First free throw for Brunson is good. Substitution here is Tostadas Pouncey. Gonna check in for Couples. Brunson gets the second as well. 15-9 here. 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half of this one. And pressure here up top. Fed out, spin move, lost the ball. It's a 3-on-2. Brunson with it. Trying to take it all the way himself, and he gets fouled. So it'll be 2 more at the line for Brunson. He just knocked down a pair. BJ Brown committing the foul. That is team foul number 6. So with 12:14 to go, Bruins on the verge of being in the bonus. That could be a great way to claw their way back into this one. And they are only down 5. It just feels bigger the way the game has looked. But reality is, could be down just 4 points if Brunson hits this one. And he does. Perfect 4 for 4 for Brunson from the line thus far. Driving inside, kicking back out. Into the corner. Back up top. Good pass inside. Great find as Randall Davis had snuck his way into an open position on the block. Great vision. And it's 17-11. Brunson will give it off to Harris. Harris over to Vanderhart. Driving in and around a couple people. Kicks it back out to Brunson, who lost it. It was a nice idea, but combination of I don't know that Brunson was ready for it, and also the pass maybe not quite as clean as it could have been. Brunson still almost made the play on it, but just barely didn't quite make it. Well, FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. You can check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, the Bruins hoping to make some better choices here as they're struggling a little bit. Only down 6, so I'm not trying to be all doom and gloom about it. It's just offense has looked like they've yet to really find their rhythm against this defense. A lot of time still to do it, and not down much, but it is something they're going to have to figure out here sooner than later, because it is unlikely you're going to be able to hang with this Hawks team just shooting the deep ball and getting to the foul line. That can be a route to success, but it is a difficult road to travel. Good defense here, picking up on that half court. Great hands by Brunson, gets the steal. Good defense. Brunson kicks out to Garrick, back to Brunson, inside to Gearhart. Looking to drive. Gets all the way in, and it doesn't go. Just bounced all the way around, but would not drop. That's kind of been the way it's gone for the Bruins here in the early going. That three-pointer is a beauty. Knocked down by the Hawks. And it's 20-11. Brunson with it. Gets it over to Vanderhart. Double team, back up to Brunson. Bruins have tried so hard to get into the lane. Brunson, a tough shot. Able to make it. But the Bruins making a concerted effort to get into the lane. But again, it's just been very tough sledding down there, as the Hawks have done an equally good job of just making sure that doesn't happen. Garrick going all the way himself. Able to slice and dice. Gets the Bruins back within 5. 20-15. Pouncey recovers after taking a little tumble there. Almost stole it away. Good job to not foul. And good idea trying to go underneath to Davis. He was well covered, and the pass was too high. 3 players coming in, as it's going to be Couples, Brush, and Pope coming back in for Pouncey, Vanderhart, and Brunson. Bruins within 5 here, just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Couples, a little head fake. Back outside to Brush, back inside to Gearhart. Back outside to Couples, open three-pointer. And so close. Again, they've gotten some really open looks outside. Shot selection has been great. Missed the dunk, but then Gearhart goaltending. He missed the dunk. It was coming off the other way. And then Gearhart smacked it against the backboard So that's going to go down as goaltending officially. I don't know, the officials are having a conversation. And they're actually going to say, no, it wasn't goaltending because it was not above the cylinder. So it had come far enough over to the right that it was no longer above the basket. Or at least that's, I can't hear what they're saying, but based on the hand motions I was seeing from the officials and the fact they took the points off the board, that seems to be the case. So Gearhart not guilty of an offense on this one. He's going to try to knock one down on the other end, and it just barely goes through. After having one just barely go out, he has one just barely go in, but they all count. It's 20-18, Bruins within 2. Good pass inside, and it's going to be a nice rebound by Pope. Strong hands on that one. Bruins can tie or take the lead. Riding a little bit of momentum here. Lobbed inside, looking for Pope. Came right back out to Gearhart. Little fake, gets some contact, fights through it, and we're tied at 20. And we're going to have a timeout from the Hawks. Great response from the Bruins. Going down by 8 or 9 points and battled right back. Playing some excellent defense and having some more success getting down low, getting those high percentage shots that they're looking for. Their last few buckets have come right around the rim, with the exception of Gearhart's 3. But again, that was a wide open look. They've actually done a good job generating those, just the percentage of them going in hasn't been as high as they like, or really as high as it's been throughout the season. They've been a pretty good three-point shooting team all throughout the season. So if you keep giving them those open looks, they are going to start falling. You can only hand those out for so long before it potentially comes back to bite you a little bit. So 8:13 to go. All tied at 20 apiece. Really, for the Bruins, the fact that they have held the Hawks to 20 through almost 12 minutes so far is a feat in and of itself. This is a very high-paced, high-scoring offense that you kind of expect to see put up 80-plus points. That is what their average is, and it's easy to see why. Also, a credit to the Hawks. They've had about, I think, 4 or 5 minutes since their last foul. And the next foul will put the Bruins in the bonus. The Bruins have only been whistled for 1 team foul the entire half thus far, so they're doing a great job there. Three-pointer on the way, a little bit strong. Nice offensive board and putback as Max Gardner came flying in and breaks the tie. Brush looking for perhaps a quick response here. He's guarded well, passed inside, but off target. Intended for Gearhart, but it was too wide, and it's intercepted. Gardner with it, kicks it out, gets it right back. Looking to drive, kicks it out one more time, all the way across. That potential three-pointer was well defended. Now he'll get a more open look. This one doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. Drive. Really almost could have been an offensive foul called there, but as it is, it's thrown away, and it will be a turnover. Pope with it up top. Spinning. Puts it up there. Got it. Again, the Bruins getting those shots in and around the rim. Something that was a struggle in the early minutes. Good fake. Whipped over. Driving baseline. Nothing there. Good pass out. From the elbow, it's knocked down as B.J. Brown gives the Hawks back the lead. Gearhart lays it off for Couples. Couples able to get past one. And I think he got fouled by Davis eventually. He'll go to the line for 2. That does put the Bruins in the bonus. They're going to call that foul on Davis, indeed. So just his first. But the Bruins are in the bonus for the remaining 6:35. Couples will shoot 2. Hits the first. Bruins a perfect 5 for 5 from the line on the afternoon so far. Glad you could join us here for this final men's, final any Bruins home contest here of the calendar year. We'll, of course, have many more games for you once we flip over to 2024. But this is it for 2023. Been a fun year, great year for Bruins athletics. Hoping to end it on a high note here. Three-pointer is good. Hawks back up by 3. 27-24. A little over 6 minutes to go. Pope driving, kicking. Up top for Couples to tie it. A little short. Gardner on the rebound. Or excuse me, that was Nate Johns, rather. Another three-pointer, this one off the mark. Battling for the offensive rebound. And that's one thing the Bruins will definitely want to shore up. They've played a lot of good defense, but they have allowed several second-chance opportunities. This time they're able to stymie both attacks. They'll get another chance to tie or come within 1. Here's Vanderhart. Spin move. Got it to go. Tough shot against 2 defenders. Able to get it. That one was whipped inside. And nice job by Pope as all of his momentum was carrying him out of bounds. But he got to the ball first, was able to lay it off gently to the teammate. Pope, step back 3. No good. 5 minutes to go in the first half. And that's going to be a blocking foul here on Dylan Harris. Is that going to be on the floor or shooting? Gardner seems to think it was shooting. The officials are indicating on the floor. Just the second team foul on the Bruins and first one on Harris. Going for the lob. Trying to find Nate Johns for the alley-oop. He got fouled, and that one will be a shooting foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. As Trevor Brunson committing the foul that time. That one wide to the right. One more shot upcoming. Daquan Hawkins, or Day Hawkins, just checked in. Misses both free throws, but they get the offensive rebound. Three-pointer knocked down by Brown. Again, that's going to be something the Bruins really have to clean up. A lot of second or sometimes even third chance opportunities. Three-pointer knocked down in transition. Big hit there. And the Bruins back within 1. Brown able to give a nice feed there to Johns for the one-handed jam. And the Bruins have done a good job breaking this press successfully. Really have not, to my knowledge, they've not had a single turnover off of it. Vanderhart took a lot of contact there, no call. Kicked outside, three-pointer, good for Hawkins. And just like that, the Hawks are up 6. That's, oh, I mean, their offense is explosive. They can put up a bunch in a hurry. Bruins could really do with the basket right here. Pouncey gets it back. Vanderhart open for three. Oh, could have used that one. Again, couldn't have been more open. Great steal by Couples. And then he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. First, we'll have a timeout on the floor. Then Couples 1-and-1 will come up on the other side of that. Second foul on Gardner. 8th team foul on the Hawks. I'll mention there's a lot of great games coming up in January. For more info on all those for the various sports and such, be sure to check out the Bruins website. That's where you can get all the latest information on your BJU Bruins at bjubruins.com. See results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, post-game interviews, game previews, upcoming schedules. Lots of great stuff all on bjubruins.com. And although it seems very odd to be talking about summer when it is, coming up on Christmas, summer camps are a thing to think about and something that the Bruins do as well. There'll be more information coming on that, of course, next year, but another thing you'll be able to find on the Bruins website. Bruins overall have done a very good job hanging with the Hawks. They trail by just 6. They were tied until moments ago. And we'll have a chance to pull with potentially within 4 if these 2 free throws can be knocked down by Couples. It's a 1-and-1, so we'll have to make the first to get a second. He does make the first. And second. Bruins remain perfect from the line here on the evening. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on the three-pointer. Not happy about it is Snipes. Second free throw here upcoming. That one is good. And one more. It's 2 out of 3. Lead is back up to 6, 37-31. Hart into Brush. Had the size mismatch. Gets the bucket. And Hawks already flying back down the court. Pass over. Driving baseline. Ooh, Brunson not liking that call. But he got whistled for it. And they're also going to say that was a shooting foul. So, second foul on Brunson. 5th team foul. And it'll be 2 shots at the line. First one is good. And so is the second. Good pass. Pouncey tried to leave it off. Somehow, thought he had somehow maintained possession there. He did not, but that was a valiant effort for sure. Basketball go back to the Bruins here. Another chance to cut it down to a 3 or 4 point deficit. Couples driving, head fake, inside to Gearhart. Spin move, nice easy lay-in, 39-35. Just about 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Been an entertaining one for sure between the Bruins and the Hawks. Tough shot, somehow got it to go. Wow. Difficult play by Gardner. Great soft touch. Gearhart for three. What a response. Give up the basket on a tough play on the other end. No hanging your head, just come back out, do your job, and boom. Knocking down the three. Second one knocked down by Gearhart. Brush with the block. Whip forward to Pouncey. And I don't know how there wasn't a foul or something there, but nothing was. It'll just go down as good defense, and Gearhart frustrated that the call is made at the other end, and it's actually not on Gearhart, it's on Brunson. So Gearhart was fine. It was Brunson from the side picking up his third foul. So I imagine he's going to be sitting here for the last 1:15. First free throw is good, and indeed he is. I'm surprised because there was both a lot of contact on the other end plus hitting the backboard. I'm surprised nothing was whistled there. Lead back up to 5, 43-38. This one definitely trending toward being another barn burner like in 2019. But the Bruins hoping for a better result this time around. Good job by Gearhart getting all the way in. And they said he traveled. Exactly 1 minute to go. Bruins applying some full court pressure of their own here, and they're going to call Couples for a foul, and that's going to be foul number 7. So 1-1 on the other end. Bruins have been whistled for a bunch of fouls here in the last few minutes after hardly any of the entire majority of the first half. Now a chance for BJ Brown to increase the lead. Hits both. Lead is up to 7. 45-38. Under a minute to go. Gearhart leaves it off for Couples. Couples lost the handle for a moment. Gets it back up top. Gearhart. No good this time. Brown driving. Kicking. Open three in the corner. Well short. Gearhart almost had it. Bruins saved it, but directly to one of the Hawks. Great board there by Gearhart. Shot clock is off. Bruins can hold for the last shot, and it looks like that's what Couples is going to do. He's slowed down significantly. Bruins will see if they can cut this down to a 4 or 5 point lead going into the locker room. Garrick. Couples. For three. No good, and that is how the half will end. Another open look that just does everything but go down. And the Bruins will go into the locker room trailing 45-38. Second half coming up in about 15 minutes. Second half just about ready to get underway between the BJU Bruins and Huntingdon College Hawks. Huntingdon holding the 45-38 advantage through the first 20 minutes. Second 20 just about set to get started. Huntingdon led for the majority of the first half. And they will start with possession here in the second as we're underway. Something to see if the Bruins shore up a little bit in this half is, well, one, the three-point defense is, that was something that they struggled with a little bit, but what I was going to say initially was the offensive rebounding. That was something that really came back to bite the Bruins quite a bit. Couples kicks it out. Pope for three, knocks it down. Immediate answer for the Bruins. Driving baseline, kicking out, intercepted. Nice steal there by Pope. Tried to whip it forward to Couples and just too many Hawks in the way. Got a little greedy there after the great defensive play. Tough floater. And we've seen a few of those from Max Gardner today where he just makes the difficult look ordinary. Here's Couples. Kick out inside to Gearhart. Back outside to Couples for three. Knocks it down. We saw the Bruins get a lot of open threes early in that, well, really all throughout the first half, but just struggled a little bit to actually knock them down. So good to see a couple of them go in here early. See if they can come up with some stops on the defensive end. And that's going to be a foul on Garrick along the sideline. I believe that is his first. It is, and team first. Almost intercepted, but then it goes out of bounds. Huntington thought it was Bruins basketball too. Brush can't believe it. I mean, even all the Huntingdon players had started going the opposite direction. There's an issue with the shot clock. It was not supposed to reset, so it is put back at 19. Lobbed, poked away, and intercepted. Down to Pope. Jams it home! Devin Pope with authority, his second throwdown of the afternoon. And a steal. It's a 3-on-2. Here comes Couples. Tons of contact, and he gets fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. Goolsby on the foul. And we've got a 30-second timeout here for the Hawks as the Bruins made a few big plays and are looking to cut this back down to a one-possession deficit. Bruins with a good start here in the second half. Looking to build on it, and depending on how these free throws go, could be down by just two. A couple minutes into the second half. Bruins have been excellent from the free throw line thus far. Looking to keep that streak going. Here we go. Couples will be shooting 2. Bruins with 3 timeouts left. Hawks with 2. First free throw rattles but does not go. And neither does the second. Uncharacteristic. Misses for Couples. Keeps this a 4-point game. Intercepted by Brush. Out to Couples on the run out. Lays it up and in. Bruins defense has turned it up a notch here in the second half. Open 3 though, left a little short. Battling for it, another offensive rebound. Those have been just killer. Driving against Gearhart, kicked back out. Nice little shot fake, driving all the way in against Gearhart. Missed the first, got his own rebound. That's a third chance opportunity on those points. That's something the Bruins just cannot afford against this team. Back up to Brush. Kicks it back out to Pope. Pope lost it for a moment, got it back. Kicks it out to Brush, inside to Gearhart. Backing down his man, spins, lays it up and in. Good work there against Davis. As Gearhart brings the Bruins back within 2. Open 3 from the corner again, this time no good. Brush with the rebound, gave it right away to the Hawks. Open 3 from the corner, that one no good. Another offensive rebound. And then I think a foul on Couples. That is one thing that they have not been able to make an adjustment for, is Bruins are still really struggling, preventing the Hawks from getting extra opportunities. It's also the third foul on Couples, by the way. That's another foul on Garrick. That's his second, team third. Bruins racking up fouls quickly here in the early minutes. They have to be careful. Intercepted by Pope. Gets knocked down, and that's going to be a foul. He was looking to turn and wing that one down as the Bruins had numbers. Instead, will go down as the first foul on Hawkins. Second team foul. Here's Couples. Looking to drive. Had it poked away for a moment, got it back. Nice fake. Coming down the side, two-handed jam for Brunson, ties it at 52. Working the baseline. That's going to be another foul, this time on Harris. And both teams picking up some fouls in a hurry. Just over 4 minutes in, there's already been 6 fouls, 4 on the Bruins, 2 on the Hawks. And we'll have another timeout on the floor, but we are tied at 52 apiece. Bruins have erased the 7-point halftime deficit. There will be a couple shots coming up here after the break for the Hawks. 2 shots here for Gardner. Overall has had a very effective game thus far for the Hawks. First free throw is good. Second free throw good as well. 54-52. Couples will bring it up court for the Bruins. Garrick back to Pope. Inside to Harris. Fed it down low to Garrick. It's knocked out of bounds by the Hawks, so we'll stay with the Bruins with 14 on the shot clock. Pope will come out and Vanderhart in. Open 3 in the corner, knocked down! And the Bruins have their first lead in a long, long time. 55-54. Three-pointer knocked down, quick response. And who else? It's Gardner once again. He's really having himself a game for Huntington. Couples, little head fake to Vanderhart. Brunson to Garrick. Back to Brunson. 12 on the shot clock. Couples has an open look for 3. He'll take it. He gets hit. Almost knocked down the shot anyway, but he'll go to the line for 3. So 3 shots here for Couples. Missed his last 2, but that is uncharacteristic. I'd expect at least 2 of these to go down. First one is perfect. Saying that is the first foul on Hawkins, but I thought for sure he had been whistled for one earlier, but that's what the scoreboard is currently showing. Couples 2 for 2, has one more upcoming. And the Bruins retake the lead. Couples a perfect 3 for 3 from the line. Show once again that last trip was a fluke. Gardner lost it off of his shoe. That's going to be a Bruins basketball. Back up to Vanderhart. Harris gives it off to Brush. Brush with a spin move. Back out to Couples. Only 7 on the shot clock. He's got to shoot soon. Couples puts it up, left it short. Good defense by the Hawks on that possession. Here's Brown flying. Good pass over to the corner. Open 3. No good. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be a foul on who? Somebody on the Bruins. I think it's going to go against Harris. His 3rd, team 5th. And the Bruins are in some foul trouble and have a couple players with 3 fouls. Pouncey in for Harris here. It's a significant size switch, by the way, so that's something to watch. Open 3 in the corner, knocked down. Nobody guarded him, and Hawkins made him pay. Here's Brush. Backing down into the lane, turnaround floater, got it. We are tied at 60. 13 and a half minutes to go. Brown flying. Cuts right through the lane and scores. Coach is yelling about something. I think it's about the score. You know it's loud when I can hear it all the way up here. So they do put one extra point up for the Hawks, so it is 61-60. It's not tied at 60. Pouncey for three. A little bit too strong. Here come the Hawks in transition. Corner three again. This time it's no good. Rebounded by Brush. Gets away from the initial pressure. He's looking to take this one all the way. Lost it off of his foot, though. Here comes Gardner back the other way. He's going 1-on-3 and able to make it. 3-point lead for the Hawks. Couples leaves it off to Pouncey. Up to Brush. Spinning. Cuts it over to Couples for three. Tie game. Couples has been finding his stroke here in the second half from range. Brown kicks it over. Gets it right back. What a game here between the Bruins and the Hawks. Thought it would be a close and entertaining one, and it has not disappointed. Good pass inside. Missed the dunk! And then a foul called on Brush. Johns had it dead to rights and just missed the flush. But he'll get two from the line. And the Bruins now just one foul away from putting the Hawks in the bonus. There's still over 12 minutes to go in this one. They're going to have to come up with a way to minimize some of these whistles, or they're going to get themselves in deep trouble in a hurry. No individual has more than three, but one of two from the line, so it's 64-63. Passed inside. Vanderhart. Out to Pouncey. Inside. Back to Vanderhart. Lays it up and in. And again, I think the Bruins a little frustrated that have not been whistles for all the contact down low on that side of the court, but they've been whistled for an awful lot of fouls just like that one. And so now for the remaining 11:39, Hawks are in the bonus. Can't control what is and isn't being called, so what you have to do is adapt to what's being called, whether you like it or not. But that's what they have to do, and that's what they haven't done here thus far. Try and just play tight defense, but they've crossed the line too many times for the officials, so you got to be smarter. Cannot keep giving a bunch of free opportunities to the Hawks. Right now, Bruins do have a 1-point lead. 1-1 upcoming for the Hawks, though. Just be interesting to see how this plays out. $11:39 to go. It has been a high-scoring one here in Greenville. I've seen some final scores around these numbers, or even lower. It is a 1-1 here for Goolsby. Hits the first. Does not hit the second. Another offensive rebound. Brown for three. No good. Going to be rebounded by Couples. Or Brunson, excuse me. Here's Brush. Back to Pouncey. Trying to get all the way in. Again, ton of contact. This time he does get the whistle. So Pouncey will go to the line for 2. That's going to be the second foul on Brown. Team foul number 4. Pouncey shooting 2. Chance to give the Bruins back the lead. Does so on the first shot. Second is good also. Bruins just have to be really smart about defending without fouling. Already have the Hawks in the bonus. Brown driving, kicking. Eight on the shot clock. Driving, good pass. And able to get the bucket to go was Davis. Pope lays it off to Garrick. Up top to Brush. Into Gearhart. Round to Pouncey. Pouncey working around the screen. Kicks it back. Gearhart wide open. Knocks it down again. His third tray of the night. And the Bruins lead 70-67. It's a side note. This is one of those weird times where I don't know if it's whether to call it afternoon or evening. Laid up. And Pope will get the alley-oop lay-in. And it's a 5-point lead. Poked away from behind. Now it's a 4-on-1. Pope missed it. Secondary attempt no good. Ball is bouncing around like crazy. And they're going to call a foul on the Bruins. Another 1-and-1 upcoming. Pope had a ton of speed flying in. Wasn't able to get the layup quite right. Mad scrum for the ball afterwards. And ends up Pope is going to be the one who eventually gets charged with the foul. Just under 10 minutes to go in this one. Certainly been entertaining. First free throw is no good. Bouncing. Brush gets it. Pope again. This time he jams it home. No missing that one. The Bruins with, I believe, their largest lead of the night at 74-67. Drive laid up, but no good. Bruins have numbers. Pope dishes. Garrick for 3. Money! And it's a 10-point Bruin lead. What a turnaround it has been for BJU. And currently, there's a ton of game to go. But man, are they looking good right now. 77-67 with 9:26 left in this one. Probably the biggest concern is the fouls. But man, the defense, the transition, the three-pointers are converting at a much better clip. Oh. Bruins coming off that big 3 with their first double-digit lead of the game, but cannot afford to sit back at all. This is a very, very talented Hawks team that can score in a hurry, and a great play there by Gardner after a couple misplays. Here comes Garrick, taking it all the way. Soft touch doesn't go. It looks so pretty, but just would not fall. Tough drive. Good defense. Clean block from Gearhart. And the Bruins, while the Hawks were the ones that really pushed the pace in the first half, Bruins have pushed it here in the second. Vanderhart gives it over. Great pass. Pope left it short though. Here comes Gardner the other way. Kicks it back out. Drive in the baseline. Good take here. Good passing around the perimeter. Tough drive. What a play. As Goolsby muscled that one in there. Here's Couples. Wide open three. Vanderhart passes it up, takes a ton of contact, and he's going to go to the line for two. First free throw is good. As is the second. 79-71. Bruins with an 8-point lead. Ticking down to 8 minutes to go in the game. Good feed. Drew some extra attention, then fed it to Johns underneath. Couples to Brunson, back to Couples. Up to Garrick. Couples looking to drive, kicks it out to Garrick. Up top to Brunson. Goes out to Vanderhart. Over to Brunson, 6 on the shot clock. Gearhart works his way all the way around for a reverse. He's had some good success inside and outside. He's knocked down 3 triples as well. Good game for Gearhart. Bruins back up by 8. Here's Brown. Three-pointer in the corner, no good. Rebounded successfully by Vanderhart. Couples wings it to Brunson. Fakes the three, drives, soft touches in. Nice job there by Brunson. Here's Brown splitting the defense. Open three-pointer. Tried to draw the foul, didn't. Here comes Vanderhart. He lays it up and in. And the Bruins' largest lead expands. Great defensive play on one end, great concentration and finish on the other. And the Bruins leading 85-73 here with 6:40 to go. Also, the Hawks are out of timeouts. This is relatively early in the game to already be out of timeouts. And if this one does come down to the wire, that could be a big factor. Bruins still with 3 in the pocket if they need them. But the Bruins have looked so much better here in the second half. The defense has really raised the intensity, and although they have committed more fouls as a result, they've also gotten a lot more takeaways, made it a lot harder on the Hawks to score. And yes, the Hawks will probably still eclipse their 81-point average, but Bruins are threatening to hit triple digits. Although the Hawks are in the bonus, the Bruins don't have any individuals in significant foul trouble. Nobody on either team has more than 3. Will be Hawks basketball. Brunson and Couples applying some pressure here on the inbounder Brown. It's going to go all the way past half court instead, up to Hawkins, and then back to Brown. Brown drives into the inside, into the corner. Gardner got his man up in the air a little bit, but Gearhart still got the block. Here's Vanderhart going all the way, had it poked away at the last second, regathered it, and one! Again, the concentration from Vanderhart on back-to-back plays down the floor. And this time he could get a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And the Bruins, you talked about their defense kicking it up a notch. How about the offense? Already 87 points and still over 6 minutes to go. Vanderhart's free throw is good as well. 88-73, largest lead of the game for the Bruins. That one's deflected. Couples tried to bat it. Here's Brunson, goes up, lays it up and in! And that's exactly the type of defense that has fueled the Bruins here in this second half. Here's Brown, cuts all the way through, all the way to the hoop. Denied by Gearhart again. What a game Camden Gearhart is having. Here's Couples, drives it, gets it. And it's turning into a rout. 19-point advantage for the Bruins. The same Bruins team that trailed for most of the first half was down 7 at halftime. That is a foul on somebody. I think maybe Gearhart. We'll see who the whistle is against. Battling for the rebound. Team foul number 9. It is Gearhart's first foul. He'll earn a well-deserved rest, and what a game he has had. He's done an excellent job on both ends of the floor. I don't imagine he'll be sitting for too terribly long unless the score gets further out of hand. First half of the 1-and-1 is missed, so really no significant harm from that one. Here's Garrick back up top. The Bruins, I know they're feeling it, but they could slow down a little bit as the clock is on their side. Here's Brown. Out to the corner. Lobbed, great catch. Brown from the elbow, knocks it down. 92-75, under 5 minutes to go. Again, something the Bruins have done great all night long is breaking the press. Brush all the way inside, missed it. Offensive rebound, Vanderhart has it poked away, and it will go to the Hawks. Vanderhart wondered where the whistle was on that one, didn't get it. 4:40 to go. And Pope checking in for Brunson. Pope's had a few highlight reel dunks in this one. Three-pointer in the corner is good for Hawkins again. Don't sleep on these Hawks just because it was a big lead. Again, they have proven all season long and even tonight that they can put up points in a hurry. Brush driving, kicking. Garrick going to put it back out to Pope. He's going to drive. Another kick out. Brush, open three-pointer. No good. Three-pointer. Well short. Offensive rebound, though. Brush with the block and the rebound. It's a 2-on-1. Kind of a crazy, convoluted job there by Vanderhart. Going all the way around, heads up with a reverse and gets it. Vanderhart doing some work down in and around the rim, especially over these last few minutes. It has been a battle down there. But his bucket puts the Bruins back up by 16. Bruins take a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And there's 3:43 to go. Bruins in a good position, but definitely cannot rest easy. The Hawks are a team that can put up 16 points in about a minute or two. Overall, I feel like the Bruins defense really has done an outstanding job. You might look at it and say, well, they haven't held them under their season average or aren't on pace to hold them under their season average, but They have made it very difficult for much of this game, especially in the second half, for the Hawks to get any easy looks. Vanderhart looks like he's trying to walk something off. As I mentioned, it's been a battle down low. It's been a lot of bumping going on. So here we go. 94-78, 3:43 to go. Will be Hawks basketball. Vanderhart is on the bench now, by the way, as Dylan Harris has replaced him for now. Here's Brown. Gardner feeds it back out. Three-pointer left a little short. Offensive rebound. All the way back up top to Gardner. He'll take a three. Too strong. Another offensive rebound, and this time it's put away by Hawkins. That has been probably the biggest, or at least the most glaring issue for the Bruins, have been those offensive rebounds allowed. Bruins trying to drain a little more clock here. Good pass inside. Left short by Harris, but he was fouled. That does put the Bruins in the bonus, but it's also a shooting foul. So it'll be 2 shots for Harris, but both teams now in the bonus. Next Bruins foul will put the Hawks in the double bonus. Definitely have done a good job of slowing down the fouls, though. They picked up a bunch in a hurry and have really minimized them down the stretch here. Harris misses the first. But he does hit the second. Vanderhart back in for Harris. Bruins trying to hang on here down the stretch. A game that they trailed for much of the first half. They have flipped the script here in the second. Good drive. Feed back out to Davis, who makes the bucket. Bruins have trailed by as many as 8, have led by as many as 19. Now they're trying to use a little bit more clock on these possessions. Clock is your friend. Brush driving. Tough floater, doesn't go. Gardner coming back the other way. Blocking foul. Vanderhart can't believe it. But Gardner's going to the line for 2 more. Third foul on Vanderhart. Gardner would not be denied on that one. He was thinking rim all the way. And could cut it down to just an 11-point deficit if he makes both of these, makes the first. Again, no resting on your laurels if you're the Bruins. Gotta stay focused on this one all the way to the end. 2:03 is a long time in basketball. Second free throw is no good. And it's going to be last touched by Townsend. It'll be Bruins basketball with a 12-point lead and 2 minutes to go. Brunson just dribbles out of trouble. Good job by the Bruins resetting and just using some more clock. Vanderhart going all the way up. Nice hesitation. Great job getting his defender in the air and then completing the easy layup. 97-83. Brown double teamed. Gets out of it. Whips it across. Townsend for 3. No good. Battle for it. And that's going to stay as Garrick was the last one to touch it. So it will be Hawks basketball. Minute 32 to go. They trail by 14. Figure they're going to have to start knocking down some threes, most likely. And they also can't afford long possessions. Good defense, but even better offense there by Davis. Cuts it back down to a 12-point deficit. Good press break once again. Here's Brunson. Has to watch out from behind. Lobbed across for Pope, excuse me. Now Garrick has it. Brunson, little head fake. Back outside. Brunson, Couples. Open three. No good. Did use 23 seconds of clock, though. And now that we're under a minute to go, that is not insignificant. Brown for three. Knocks it down. Again, the Hawks do not have any timeouts. Bruins have 2. Stolen away almost. The Bruins just want to hold, force a foul. And we will have a foul, I believe. So it's going to be 1-and-1 opportunity for Brunson. That was team foul number 8. Hawkins' second foul. Just 35.1, so barring something truly incredible, especially after Brunson makes that one. Really, the only question for the Bruins will be is if they'll hit triple digits. 98-88. It's been a nice comeback attempt here from the Hawks late, but that stretch where the Bruins went up by 19 looks like it's just going to be too much. Three-pointer no good. Back out. Brown with the fake. Another three-pointer. Banks it home. And it's 99-91. Couples gets fouled by Brown. And he'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. That's the 4th foul on Brown. That's probably not going to matter at this point. Just 17.6 to go. Still a 1-and-1, so Couples needs to hit the first to get a second. He does. And with that, the Bruins officially hit triple digits. 101-91. What a comeback by the Bruins, and they will earn their first ever win against Huntingdon in 3 tries. Couple shots awry, and here we go. This will put the exclamation point on it as Couples will just dribble this one out. And the Bruins come away with their first ever win over the Hawks of Huntingdon. 101-91. Fantastic effort. And Bruins stay perfect here at home. Moved to 4-3 on the season, 4-0 here in the Davis Fieldhouse. And they will go into the break with a winning record. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. It has been a wonderful Bruins 2023. Look forward to bringing you more Bruins action again in 2024. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas.